You guys wanted to see this. You wanted to see crew colors in GTA. I really can't argue with the comments when it comes up repeatedly. People want to see different crew colors and the codes for them so they can apply it themselves. In this video, I'll be showing you a few colors, and if you don't know how to apply these colors, at the end of the video, I'll be showing a tutorial on how to actually do that too. This is a color that I didn't particularly like, but I thought it was funny because it nearly matched the ground perfectly. So I kept it in. It's got a little silver pearlescent. I'm sure someone might like it. So this kind of pale yellow color, I think we can all see what vehicles it will fit on. It didn't really go well with the LED Retro, and I was surprised with that because I thought that nearly every color goes well with the LED Retro, but I don't think in this case it will be way better on another vehicle. If you want a very vibrant pink, to be honest, it looks really good on the Tempesta, but then what color doesn't look good on the Tempesta? Here is a great one, and I think, yeah, it would definitely get a lot of attention at Car Meet. I don't know if for a good reason or a bad reason, but I think it's nice. Another hinted color. This one I think particularly looks really nice. You've got to try colors like this. If you don't have any in your garage, you got to try them. Put them on any car. I mean, I was a bit silly here putting it on the Camaro, but like on any, even classic cars, muscle cars, supercars is one of my favorites to put these colors on, and they just look so much more premium. Oh, this one's like a super pale color. This is like so pale that it looks like bone. Like the color on it is so subtle. And when I was talking about that hint of color earlier, this is even less than a hint. So yeah, I don't know how to describe that little term, but like a drop of color in a liter of paint. But you can see, like, it looks so good with the pearlescent. I'll let you guys play with the pearlescent and make it a perfect color. Now, these colors are technically more vibrant, but I call them glow. I don't know why I call them glow. It's just because even in the dark, these colors glow. So if you hear me talking about glow colors, then you know what I mean. Not something I particularly like, but yeah, I guess it could be on a super or hypercar. This one is another one that's one of my favorites on this list, and it's kind of a Miami blue color with a bit of green, a tiny bit of green, but yeah, it's not as deep as Miami blue. Here's one of those colors that are more hinted on the vehicle. It's very gradient and more hinted, and I love these vehicles because you can't get anything like this in LSC. You cannot get anything that has a hint of color and it still looks kind of premium at the same time. Here's another color that's very vibrant, very showy, but it looks good as well. The only thing with this is I'm pretty sure a lot of people on GTA Online have already seen a color like this. It is quite popular. And a little pause of back-to-back colors. Let me know if you want to see anything from my garage. A lot of people always message me in my videos and say that, you know, what color is your car or what is the color code for your car. And I really just don't save them. It's not that I don't want to share them. I just don't save them. But if anyone likes the colors, I can kind of try my best to replicate the colors. If you see any nice colors in this video or any other video that I haven't labeled, then yeah, please let me know. And also, if you want to see a separate video, which will be a separate video on real life colors put into GTA, like this ultraviolet that I got, I can do that. I can make the codes. I can basically make any code from. It will be a hard video to make, but I guess it will be beneficial to everyone. We have our green, which I've run out of things to say. I really don't know how to describe this green. It's green. And you thought the Figueroa ZX had a vibrant blue. This is what I call like optimal vibrant blue. This is where I think it hits the limit of just being too much. Like, you can go brighter than this, but it just doesn't look anywhat realistic. I don't think this does look realistic, but it's too much, but without being too much. If you want a purple that's on a lighter side and the crew color doesn't look anything like LSC, then this one's a good option, and this will actually fit a lot of vehicles. One of my personal favorites on this list. I don't know if it just looks good on the LED Retro. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But I'm a big fan of green, and this green is very different, and I like it. Here's another one which I'd call a glow color. It's very vibrant. It's too much, I think, for me. It's too deep of a color and a highlighter color as well. So I'm sure a few of you might like this. So I am keeping it in the video. Okay, when I did this color, the selfish side of me came out because I was like, I want to keep this color for myself and not publish it because it's such a nice red. This is my favorite color of all colors from this video, and yeah, it's such a nice dark deep red, but it's nowhere near wine red and it's nowhere near the next lighter red. It's completely its own color and it looks so nice. This one's more of a faded color, matches, you know, classic cars and builds that might look better with a faded color. Another color that is really strong. It does kind of hit you in the face. It is very green, and it's another one where I guess if you want to stand out, use one of these colors. Here we have like a dew yellow color. Like, that's the only way I can describe it, which is already in LSC. But yeah, this is a bit different to the one in LSC. It's a bit more greeny, and yeah, if you want to use it, here it is. Ah, another green on another deity. Yeah, I left this color in because I do prefer it. I do prefer it over that lighter green. It looks more premium, and yeah, here it is if you want it. Now, this color's a grey, which you're probably thinking, why have I got a grey? There's many greys in LSC. This is more like a Nardo grey with a tiny, it's a bit darker. Nardo grey in like a cloudy weather. And in this video, I was just showing like the comparison between all the silvers and greys compared to this Sentinel, just to show you that it's something a bit more different than the ones in LSC. Now, it's hard to actually make oranges in this game because if you go too dark, you'll get all brown. If you go too light, you'll get like pale orange. So it's hard to get like a full normal orange. Made this variant if anyone wants it. Okay, we are on Social Club. Here's my interesting profile. And a lot of you have probably not used Social Club in a while. So you want to make sure you go on crews. And most likely you've got 5 crews. If not, you'll have a space. I'm sure you can make a crew. It's very, very simple. You just need to give it a random name, a random crew tag. We did have a Flush Family RP server. This was in a beta stage. People did play it on PlayStation, our Flush Family RP. But nevertheless, once you've clicked on your crew, you just want to go on the 3 dots on the right here and press edit crew. Now, you'll see crew colors here. You'll see whatever colors here. But if you want to change color, you can see that, you know, changing color is simple, but does not give you the variance of every color. So you can't go any darker than that. You can't go any lighter than that. And we go to the left, you can't go any faded than that. This is like probably a tenth of a color palette. So you might want this green that's on this Energy Retro. So I'll just copy the number 094F34FF. So you do not put that code in here. It most likely won't work for the color. You need to right click the color and you'll have options. Now you press this button at the bottom, inspect. Or it might not be at the bottom for you if you're on Mac or anything, but there'll be some sort of way to bring up this code. Now you're probably thinking, whoa, I am not doing this. This is too much. Look, what is all that script? So what you'll be able to see in this script, there's a lot of it, but when you pull it up and press inspect, it should have one line that says crew color type hidden, value equals 11EBE4. And then all you're going to do where it says value equals hashtag, you want to try and highlight the number in the hashtag and delete it. And now you can actually put in your own number, which will be the number from the video. And then just put FF after it. I have shown like FF in all my colors. Now you're done here. You can call yourself a coder now. I'm joking. No, you can't. But yeah, click back on the page and press save this crew. And it should say saved at the bottom. And now if you load into GTA, you should have that same color. And then once you're back in the game, you go on crew color. And look, there it is. There's the color from the video. But this was one of the videos which so many people wanted to see. And here it is. So hopefully you guys found it useful. And if you did, please leave a like. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one.